Hey everybody, we're gonna play a little bit of Drunk Bismarck tonight. Bismarck's my favorite ship, although it is pretty terrible, to be honest. The German battleship dispersion is absolutely terrible. The vertical dispersion is good, the horizontal dispersion is pretty bad, as you'll see. Sometimes it doesn't matter when you're close, it doesn't matter because if you spread left to right in the horizontal, you're still hitting the battleship in all the nasty parts. But outside of 10, 12 kilometers, you'll see the guns drop off in effectiveness. They are completely worthless against a Wichita. That's really the... Wichita and Udachi are the two ships that just absolutely shit on the Bismarck. The secondaries, which are supposed to be the trademark of the German battleship line, are completely worthless in World of Warships Legends, as everyone knows. However, I am still running a bit of a secondary build because I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. Maybe I'm a sadist. I don't know. So I've gotten the firing range on my secondaries at 11.4, and the firing range on my main guns to 18.7. Reload time of 22.9 is very respectable, as well as the 180 turn of 31.9. That's great. Maneuverability, it's a fast ship, but the turning circle radius is poor, and the rudder shift time ain't great. Concealment, you'll see our detectability range is large, which is pretty close to our firing range, but you know, hey, whatever. At least we got some hit points, right? I am running, let's see, Hyde as the commander. My Hyde is Legendary 3. Rank 16. I'm running a Flammable Cannoneer, Porcupine, because you gotta love that dispersion of secondary. Marksmanship. Marksmanship is really to counteract the negatives from running with scissors, which I selected a legendary skill before I knew it was an option to not select a legendary skill, so it is what it is. I've got +7 dispersion, which is terrible, -8 rudder, which is great, and some traverse speed, which is kind of just offset by the marksmanship skill here. So really, these two skills combined don't do a lot of anything until we're in close, and then I got a nice 15% AP or main gun damage bonus, so that's cool. At Legendary 3, that's a 6-kilometer range. Really, it just comes into play when destroyers are torping you, so you'll at least get one good volley off before the Udachi presses right on his directional pad and issues his 20th torpedo to kill you, no matter if you have sonar running or everything else, right? Often I'll run a little bit of brawler there for the reload speed and stuff, but hey, I figured a little artillery, a little grouping was great. I do have sonar, so Farsight is an option. Torpedo detectability range is always great, but realistically in this day and age, since your secondaries do absolutely nothing, destroyers can just get to 7 kilometers and torp you anyway, so who gives a fuck. As an inspiration, we've got relatively high-level Cunningham, 15 Legendary 2 for some main gun precision, and of course Hipper, because, hey, he's 16-3. I put him way up before I knew Hyde was even a commander, so it is what it is. We'll see how it plays, but basically in the Bismarck, you basically take a few minutes of punishment and then die, and hopefully you've delayed the enemy long enough that your team can do some things, because you're definitely not hitting anything with your main guns, and you're definitely not hitting anything with your secondaries, so really, it's just how long can you hold off the Udachi torping you to death. Oddly, the Bismarck seems to get citadeled not frequently, I won't say frequently, but with more regularity than you feel you should be citadeled. And not even at the ranges you would expect. You know, at 18 to 20, if a Sinop or a Vladivostok drops one in on you, of course you expect a secondary, a citadel, excuse me. But at the 10 to 13 range, the armor layout on the ship is surprisingly bad. you'll get citadeled when you feel you shouldn't. They do have a platoon of an Odin, a Bismarck, and an Iowa. I don't know where they're going to be. They're likely going to be on the other side over there, but we'll see if we run into them. The battleship is a Benson against our Vaclin, so let's see how this goes. We're going to get our guns off our port. And we're going to pull to the right, the starboard side of that little tiny island there. Maybe we'll get lucky, maybe not. Who knows? Rocking the Russian camo on this bad boy because I'm too short of the Halloween camo to make the Halloween camo on this bad boy, but I'll be doing that when I can. These guys seem to be turning away, so we're going to expect to move out just a smidge and kite away. We can't be the only ones out here. That's not good for us. Hipper and a Vanguard. Wow. So with us spotted right now, that definitely suggests destroyer. So we're gonna pop a plane just to... Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we're gonna wait for this sign up to fire once more and then turn away and kite away. There's a sign up shot, so we're gonna go ahead and move out of that mess. I'm going to lock our guns off our port side rear because we're getting the fuck out of here. Screw those two fires. We're going to go ahead and pop that. Oop, we're also on a party, so we're going to turn that party chat off because we don't want to be that guy. Nice little citadel on the Miyoko there. I don't know what the fuck he expected. Oh, cool. There's the Benson, so... And there's two fires we can't put out, so that's good. And we got 0 hits on the Benson with our main guns, so that's good. It's cool. It's cool. It's all cool. This is basically the average game in the Bismarck. You spawn and 9 ships torp and shoot you immediately, right? You see how we had 73,000 health max? We're now being shot by a minimum of 6 ships that we can't see. And have taken 40,000 hit points, not counting the 20,000 hit point heal we just used. So, that's good. There we go. We've gotten back up to 2 fires, so that's good. And there's our new fire. Oh, wow, we didn't get a fire. We only took 4K damage there, so... That's incredible. Really, you expect to be citadeled by Miyokos with their HE. The fact that we're not first blood is unusual, so that means we're winning, right? We're down to 20,000 hit points 5 minutes in, so realistically it's a better than average, oh, there's some AP shells coming in that way. We're gonna juke those. There's the Benson. He's probably going to set 3 fires with his first salvo. Not a bad little shot on the Benson. Oh, our secondary set a fire on his ass, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to pop that plane and pop that Benson. This Miyoko is really being the death of us, though. I imagine the Miyoko will probably finish the game with 100,000 or so XP, or damage. They usually do. Just, I mean, those rapid firing fucking HEs with the 20% fucking fire chance is incredible, you know? You can see how far we are from our spawn point, and we're still under fire from 3, maybe 4 ships. Fucking Miyoko. Really, two fires with 1 volley. That's cool. See where the sign up has us, so we're in a real shitty position against that guy. There's 2 more fires from the Miyoko incoming right there. Ooh, nice. Fuck you, Miyoko. Man, it's really unfortunate we don't have any allies over here. Right now, we're just giving him the a really tough angle to shoot at, and letting our secondaries at least try. You know, we have 11.4 with 2 separate mods of dispersion. We have, I'm popping a plane on that one. We have the firing range mod as well as the porcupine mod on the commander. And as you can tell, it results in basically us getting shit bricked. Alright, we got a gun. And someone grabs that from us. Thanks, Hipper. You know, I'm appreciative of the Hipper for killing that guy, but after kiting and fighting this sign up for so long, it would have been nice to handle that one. Unfortunately, the ship you would think would be used to pushing had to kite from way the fuck over there all the way to the cap and use 5 heals in order to survive, giving us a grand total of 84,000 damage. Not great shooting, but hey, at least we hit that Miyoko Cool a couple of times. With all of the secondary mods, we wound up with 48 secondary hits, which is pretty pathetic. 1 fire, which of course is due to our secondaries. Because if you're firing HE in a battleship, you're pretty much a fucking idiot. I had none offense to you. I mean, maybe you're playing the Iron Duke, and I don't know what to tell you. Even British AP is so amazing. If you're firing HE, you're generally kind of a moron. King George being the one exception, but if you're playing the King George, there's 2 reasons to play the King George. 1, you're an idiot. 2, you're trying to unlock the Vanguard. I don't know what else to say. That ship is terrible. But anyway, 3 minutes left in the little battle. We're just going to sail towards their cap and assume we're never going to see another enemy. Wichita. If we see the Wichita, he will kill us because it's a Wichita. They've got 37 millimeters of bow armor, which will block every battleship bullet in the game except the Yamato if it hits the bow armor. Now, the trick with the Wichita is if you're a little farther back, your bow armor is not going to take the bullet because the battleship bullet will drop in on your deck. But the Wichita has amazing side armor, and it's seemingly pretty solid deck armor as well. So if you're firing AP at a Wichita, chances are it's going to kill you. Now that's speaking from a battleship's perspective. When I play my Wichita, I literally drive straight at another battleship. And when I get about 7 kilometers from the battleship, that's the distance you want to maintain. If you're 7 kilometers from a battleship and nose on, it cannot hurt you. Its HE is more than likely going to miss. If it's stupid enough to load AP, at best it's going to get an overpin by floating one up into your superstructure. Wichita is the most overpowered ship in the game by a long sight because of its 37 millimeters of bow armor. The Yamato, of course, can overmatch that, but nothing any other nation has a hopes of dealing with it. You'll hopelessly bounce all day. I've been in a game with the Odin, and I've killed 7 ships, and then ran into a Wichita and just got my ass handed to me. I mean, that's all there is to it, really. If they want to kite, they can. If they want to nose in and destroy your shit face to face, they can do that too. The Wichita is an amazing ship. Actually, that's kind of vetted by this game, right? There were 3 Wichitas in the map. Let's look at where they placed. First on our team, first on their team, and second on their team. So, if you ever have any doubt that pay to win is a thing, look at the Wichita. I mean, seriously, don't just look at it. Pay attention as you play your 7 games. I promise, if there are 4 Wichitas in a battle, it's going to be the top 2 on each team. If they're not in the top 2 on each team, then they're just absolutely pathetic. As a matter of fact, let's just let's just show my patheticness by playing the Wichita one. Let's just do that. Oh, wait. We gotta see who we have here. We got a little Norm Scott, Kotsnikov, and Mikiwa, just because, who knows? I don't know how to play cruisers. I'm not a cruiser player. I'm really a battleship player, but we're going to put a little, actually, what is the range on this thing? Range isn't always the best because sometimes you fire too far out. Let's see what we look like without that. 16.6? Yeah, we can deal with that. Because we just got a couple of more percent chance to set a fire. Igniter, burn it down, armed and ready, warning indicator, enemy fire dispersion, that's good. Fixated, of course. Refill station. Let's just take the fires instead. So how are you guys doing tonight, man? It's I'd love a little feedback. I'm not a YouTube contributor or anything. I'm simply a dude that likes playing warships and drinking beer. If anybody is interested in those things, hit me up in the comments. If you're not a douche, maybe we can play some ships. But I'll be honest, if you're a 12-year-old kid or a giant douchebag, we probably won't get along and enjoy it. I'm kind of an asshole, and I'm kind of a type A personality, so just warning, it's I'm a pain in the ass, and I know it. All right, Wichita neighbors, let's do it. Nice little tier 6, tier 7 battle. Always important to look at the destroyers. Akatsuki and a Z-39. Of course, we don't give a fuck about that because we're in a Wichita. However, everybody below us in the list really gives a fuck about that, as well as everybody above us in the list, right? So technically, we should have a... technically, it's split on destroyers because the Moss and the Z-39. The Z-39 is the tier 6 version of the Gatey. Effectively, the Moss is the tier 6 version of the T-22, if that makes any sense. With the refill station, our range is 18.17, which is pretty stupid, but it is what it is. Of course, we're a radar cruiser. Of course, we have sonar. Of course, we have 37 millimeters of tough bow armor, which is actually more bow armor than most battleships have. So, fun fact there, guys. King George is firing, so we're going to go ahead and light that go on some fires. Mogami can't hit us. George is never going to retaliate in time. Apparently, we had HE loaded. Oh, wow. Baltimore coming in hot. I really thought we switched to the HE there. Gonna go ahead and pop a little of this, a little sonar, just in case. These guys are just kiting away, so we're going to go ahead and pull through. Shoot a little on his starboard, anticipating a turn to starboard, but... oh. That's Mogami Torps, maybe? I don't know whose Torps those are. 4 and 4. I thought the Mogami had 3 and 3. They did land one, though, which is pretty impressive. Man. We've lost a cruiser and a battleship already. I've done absolutely nothing after 4.5 minutes of sailing and shooting. I have 6,000 damage, so the loss on this is much my fault as anyone else's. This moron destroyer is chasing a kiting away Mogami because why the fuck not? Baltimore's kiting the fuck away. King George, I don't know what the fuck King George is doing. So we're just gonna go kill him. Just to prove my point about this, we're just gonna dive at the George. We're gonna ignore, the Baltimore and see what happens. What's that deadly range where you don't really want to be? Look at there, 4,000. Oh, he's coming in too. He doesn't know what he's in for because this guy is dead. That King George right there shooting AP can't. Oh. So this guy here is not exactly helping the team win, right? See how he's chasing the one kiting away guy? You see how this guy is embroiled in a battle against the Z-39 and an Akatsuki. That's my fault for not running radar at that point, right? But there is no way that I expected that, right? I mean, we're just blazing through here, and then here in the middle of the map, suddenly their destroyers are all that exist, and our destroyer, what is he doing? Oh, okay. So if you're ever playing an Akatsuki, and that is what you do, you just lost the game for your team. Now, that's not why I died. I died because I didn't expect their destroyers to be in our spawn already, right? I was murdering the shit out of a King George, and suddenly their destroyers are behind us. That's my fault, of course, but Jesus Christ, boys. Like, not to shame anyone, but this person should literally uninstall this game. I mean, look what he was in. Look where he's at. I mean, Look at the little arrows spinning around the map. Do you see where he's at? How far are the caps away from this destroyer, right? If you're a destroyer and you're playing a domination mode game, you are to cap. You are not to chase cruisers, because cruisers are made to kill destroyers, right? Think about paper, rock, scissors. Destroyers kill battleships. Battleships kill cruisers. Cruisers kill destroyers. Paper, rock, scissors. This Akatsuki chased a kiting away Mogami for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Now me, I just died with radar and sonar because I'm drunk and I didn't expect the Akatsuki to be where I had originally spawned, right? Jesus Christ. You know what? Fuck this. The only way to play this game is in a destroyer. Basically, if you play a ship that's not a destroyer, you're at the whim of everyone else. I mean, that's just how it goes. The Goot is an amazing motherfucking boat, by the way. It's I think it's probably the best tier 4 destroyer. One could make a case for the Podivsky or Podavoyskoy, or however the fuck you say that. But the Podavoyskoy's case would be based on the amazing turret arrangement on its guns. Its firing arc is incredible. And the Goot is just a solid ship. Both of those ships have commanders with the twist and track skill, pointing at the nearest enemy ship. We'll show that in a little bit here. And that is imperative for a destroyer that is a gunboat. Because your job as a destroyer is to cap and kill the other destroyers. Who gives a fuck about the battleships? They're unimportant to the game. We have a Frenchy Barrasque and a T-22 as our enemy destroyers. It's important to pay attention to the cruisers, because maybe they have sonar like the Kirov. They have great guns. They love to kill destroyers, so we'll be wary of those. But we're going to kill some bitches. I'm rocking a not Arleigh Burke, but whatever the other commander is with twist and track. Now I want you guys to see the firing angle, right? The 4-gun firing angle is amazing, right? That's pretty good. But then we drop to 3 and 2 very quickly, right? The 5-gun firing solution is pretty terrible. Look how angled one has to be for that. With the Podivsky about right here, and you can get all 5 guns in. That's important because, hey man, that thing doesn't turn worth a shit. No platoons on either side, which is definitely unusual. We're just gonna chill for a bit, not get spotted. Of course, the torps on the Goot are pretty terrible. We only have 2 smokes, so we would love to be getting a position to fire, though, to use that and fire on these guys. But as you can tell by our boys here, the Orion is making for that island there, and the Karlsruhe is already gone, so he doesn't care at all. The Nassau is not the closest ship to me. Maybe he is. You see it flip back and forth, so. Ooh, what is that destroyer? We missed seeing what it was. Ooh. See how he's going along that island there? We're gonna just try to not get spotted and hope that he does the thing where he just runs into those. There we go. Too late now, buddy.
Enemy cruiser founder. Off to a great start.
Alright, what do we got next? Omaha. Anybody else spotting him? Yes, but if I smoke, they won't be. Alright, we gotta fire before we bounced out of there. Would have been ideal if... Ooh, hey! Let's not abandon our smoke screen too soon. It seems like it might be useful.
Engine boost deactivated.
Man, our boys seem to be tearing them up at this point, huh? T-22 is left. I envision that he's on the way over here or sweeping around. We're gonna just make for their base and hope for the best, eh?
Our team has taken the lead. Enemy battleship sighted.
Well, the destroyer's way over there, so that's a thing. Our boys are kind of clogged in a spot over there. seems to be going away, so we won't be able to torp this guy, unfortunately, but we're going to shoot the shit out of him. And we're going to get him in a weird firing angle. Alright, we'll torp him. Guns off to starboard. We're going to cut hard to port. He's not going to see us till now. Destroyers are so easy to get wins in.
Our team has taken the lead.
I mean, we didn't have a very impactful game, but it was what it was. Our team handled the enemy destroyers with grace, and that's really all you can ask for. See this firing angle though, right? There's 4 guns. There's 2, right? 3 is in the middle there somewhere, but it's really just 2 and 4 at like 15 degrees and 30 degrees. Let's see. 4, 2. That's not real great. The 4 is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Oh, looky here. That's all of that we're gonna take for the game. If he wants to do the thing, we'll do the thing. He shot his guns at somebody that wasn't us, so that was stupid. See how we curved to the left? Or to the port side just as he was about to shoot there. Now we try to make him think we're gonna go to the... Oh, we took some damage there.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, Iron Duke's coming this way. Ah, fire. That sucks for him. Hit him with the bullet that should have killed him, did nothing though, but that's the nature of destroyers. See how much easier that game was? I mean, sure it was tier 4, but I don't know. Alright. As promised, play some Battleship. Man. Wargaming has promised an upgrade to secondaries. Basically, they took all the lessons learned from the PC version and threw it out and started with the PC beta when they ported it over. Which didn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, as a software engineer, I understand that there's a lot of features and things that, you know, hey, keep it simple, stupid, right? But at a certain point, the oh, good, a Yudachi. This guy is Bob. Bob will kill me. I promise. You guys just watch. It ain't gonna be the fucking Yamatos or the Grosser Kerfers. It's Grosser Kerfers. It's going to be the Yudachi, 100%. He's likely spawned towards the A side, but he'll be here. Audigo and Wichita. Audigo is, of course, the basically just another Miyoko. Burn you to death. And Wichita is, of course, the most broken ship in the game. Pay attention to Maliente O2 and Hertartartartar. And let's see where they fall on the XP at the end, because my guess is solidly at the top. Of course, my team is not moving forward, which doesn't give me warm fuzzies, but hey. We're going to pop a spotter plane just because maybe we'll get a spot. Little broadside, so we're going to turn away now that we're spotted. Because we don't want to take a fucking Yamato shot. There they are as well. Oh, there's the Yudachi right there. So all of our team just decided to concede C. So that's alright. But I don't want to be the last one over here. Can we get... pop a sonar just in case. Those are all at me. Yikes. Woo. Nice. Oh, it's the Beast Games again. That guy played the vagina in the last ship that never moved forward. So that makes sense that he's doing the same now. Edigo's not shooting at us right now. Yudachi is in the cap. Look at those shells. Hotness. Open up just a smidge more. Yamato's shooting at us now, so we're gonna gun it. Really just us over here, huh? Well, we fucked up. We stayed too long. What you expect when you shoot at an Odin is that for every damage you do to them, they're going to do 35 to you. Those Odin guns are sticky. They touch you, they're fucking ruining your day. Oh, cool. See how our ships are all doing absolutely nothing? Like this pussy here? That happens. I'm telling you, man. Battleships are garbage. Warships in the game by a fair sight. Look at there. That's what I'm talking about. Look at those secondaries, y'all. Pretty good, eh? right. 1100 with our salvo there. It's pretty good. Compared to the 3K there they put on us. Ooh, nice, 4K. And a fire they can't. Ooh. Obviously, Yamato. That's a weird fight for me with the Grosser Kerr first and the Yamato. I mean, just kill him. Like, what are you doing? Oh, look at there. There's another Grosser Kerr first. Yeah, we did pretty good. You can tell 50 main batteries and 75 secondaries for a total of 56,000 damage. That's about what you expect with literally the most worthless ship in the game. The Bismarck is my favorite ship by a long sight. It was such a cool ship with a storied journey. Really, really cool ship. And they made it, I don't know, what's worse than useless? It's incredible. Yeah. Poor performance. I've never seen a Yamato press the X button on their controller. I've never seen a Yamato move forward. The big secret to playing successfully at tier 7 is to it's basically boils down to whoever's the biggest pussy. Whoever hides more, whoever runs away from whoever presses circle more usually wins in these games. From a battleship perspective, really it comes down to your destroyers, because let's be fair, Battleship has never won a game of World of Warships. They've lost a lot of games, and they've not lost a few games. But battleships don't win games. They don't lose games, but maybe they lose games. That's the best hope you have, because let's be fair, a tier 7 destroyer versus a tier 7 battleship, no chance, right? Everybody knows how that goes. They have the battleship advantage because the Japanese ships are trash. I mean, don't play the Akatsuki, don't play the Fubuki. Maybe you get a torque, but if a Jervis is in the same vicinity as an Akatsuki, the Jervis is going to kill the Akatsuki, right? In a one-on-one, isolated, in a vacuum. That's what's going to happen. Now, it looks like our match is the Jean Bart. Alabama versus Iowa, pretty close to the same thing. Odin, same thing. Amagi, same thing. So our match is the Jean Bart. The Jean Bart is right now pressing the circle button. There is no other button the Jean Bart will ever press aside from circle. Because you back up a little bit and it turns out other battleships can't hit you. Because I don't know why, but my guns seem to hit within a 30 to 40 kilometer range of where I fire them. So I have more chance of hitting that battleship on the other side of the map than I do at a battleship of 14 kilometers. It's about the same, really. It's a toss of the dice. Now we're going to turn in to face this first fire. It's the Nelson. Broadside, so chances are poor, but hey. We're gonna turn out. Odin's coming in. We want to face this lightning.
Feueralarm! Flugzeug in der Luft.
So since their destroyer killed our destroyer over here, of course we have to just run and eat all of the fire from the enemy ships for the rest of the game. That's the way it goes, right? Our Amagi is definitely dead. It was a nice hit on the Wow, did you see that bit of lag there? Ooh. I had 3 bullets overpin that Helena.
Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren. Alle Stationen, brauche Feuerunterstützung. Torpedos Achterhaus. I need help.
Pop sonar because we know he's behind us. HE. We're gonna have to get through that gap.
Torpedos voraus. Torpedos voraus. Torpedos direkt voraus. Torpedos auf Steuerbord.
Now, staying in the same course and speed is how you get torqued, so we're gonna just move and stop. Well, he's over there screening too, so...
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren. Aufklärungsflugzeug in der Luft.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Torpedos direkt voraus. Torpedos auf Backbord. Aufklärungsflugzeug kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
Gefecht beendet in 5 Minuten. Fordere Unterstützung an. Bestätige.
Yep. Exciting, huh? Chasing the destroyer. Look at there, second from bottom on the team. So chase this guy the entire game. Yep. These guys were the guys on our side. They did great. I was the guy on our side and I did not. So, obviously that's a failing on my part. But, hey. Playing the Bismarck, what do you expect? Let's do one last game. And we'll call it a night. Play one of my faves. Mm-hmm. Tier 6 battle. Ugh.
Gefechtsstation.
I guess I'm spotting for the team because Arioba and Leander haven't moved yet. So, here we go. Friedrich, Normandy, Mex, and Nelson, but those aren't important. Really, it's the cruisers that are going to kill me here. And I guess they're likely to be here soon. There we go. Alright. So that means we have a destroyer in the mix. Oh, fucking HE, Jesus Christ. Yikes. Yikes.
Torpedos direkt voraus. Torpedos voraus. Feueralarm.
Really? 3K, huh? That should have been a fucking kill.
Alle Stationen brauchen Feuerunterstützung. Torpedos achter aus. Torpedos achter aus. Wasser dringt schnell ein. Problem gelöst.
Oh.
Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt.
These guns are on the wrong side.
Feueralarm.
Oops. Nice play, sir. Mm-hmm.
Problem gelöst.
Wow, they just have all the other caps. The bookie is shooting randomly at the wall. Cool. Our guy in C is dead. I don't even know why I bother.
Torpedos voraus. Torpedos direkt voraus.
Das gegnerische Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Problem gelöst. Torpedos direkt voraus. Feueralarm. Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt.
See the struggle with the battleships. I mean, this guy was a retard. Like, this guy was one of, if not the worst destroyer player I've ever seen, and he still got top on the team. This guy did literally nothing. He walked to 2 caps completely uncontested and sent 4 or 5 volleys of torps. That's it. This guy sat in the smoke and fired. So, you know, the interesting thing about the game as it is it's not rock, paper, scissors. It's nuclear warhead, cottage cheese, paper. With nuclear warhead being any destroyer or any cruiser with smoke. I mean, seriously, every game. If you see a Belfast, he's top on the team. If you see a destroyer, he's top on the team. Until you get down to the, you know, the real shit players. I mean, there's no reason for this. Like, Jesus. It just doesn't make sense, you know? I don't know. I'm pressing circle. You hear the button? I've been pressing it since 0 seconds, and obviously it won't let me back. See how it says back? Yet another broken bullshit. Like, literally just don't download this game. It's more frustration than it's worth. The imbalances are prevalent and glaring. The solutions to the problems, which have been more or less worked out on the PC. Oh, good, 4 destroyers. And that little map where cruisers just move forward a smidge and can fire over everything. Okay, so the Helena, the Omaha, and the Aoba, they don't have to move. If you look at my firing angle, theirs is roughly the same. They can move forward half a kilometer and fire at everything all game without ever running into contact with an enemy. So, that's cool. Team wants to go to A. I'm built a little tough, so I'm gonna go the other way. I'll be a weak side bitch. I'm gonna get torped to death by 3 Japanese destroyers. Because if you watch our Japanese destroyers, they're going to hide. Oh, look at this Mayhan. That Mayhan should be in a cap already. That Mayhan will own everything on the enemy team. And he's being a little bitch. That destroyer will never see anything. Well, think I'm gonna start the fucking. I don't know what to do here. I mean, it's garbage. It's a garbage matchmaking. It's 4 destroyers. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? You know? I don't know if you heard the fucking map, but I certainly pressed the fucking trigger. I guess we're following the destroyers, eh?
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Attention, reporting the target position.
Ooh, that was nice.
Feueralarm!
That was a nice shot.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren. Problem gelöst.
Wow, really? Did you see that? 0. He's broadside. I'm angled well. We're about to get torqued by the mayhem. Nope.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Feueralarm!
Fuck that Helena, we're gonna turn in. Wow.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt. This is the most unsatisfying, worthless map. The only one worse is Greece, and it's really the same thing, except worse.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff zerstört.
Couple of citadels for that ass, eh? World of Destroyers. Last one, and then we're out.
wanted to clip that. Oh wow, 4 destroyed. I wanted to clip that shot on the whatever cruiser met the unfortunate ends of the guns. Jaguar and a Gaiety are both hella good gunboats. Sukis are worthless. But I'll likely get torped to death by one now that I'm talking shit about it. Never underestimate the enemy. Oh yeah, the Podivsky. We talked about the firing angle previously. Right there. That's all 5 guns. I can fire all 5 guns at that angle right there. Oop, nope. That angle. Look at that. I mean, that's incredible. Who's smoking? Gaiety, maybe? No way the Sukis are smoking. It could be, though. I'm just gonna stop here. Get my guns off towards the destroyer side over there. If they want to come in, they can come in. What do we got here? Ugh. He's not torping the smoke screen either, so that's not a good sign. Emerald's moving away. Warspite's coming in, but ooh! Look at this guy driving through the smoke. Pop smoke fire at this guy for a while. We're getting some fires here, eh?
Sweet.
Линкор противника уничтожен.
Well, that's another example of how to lose. Apparently all three destroyers went the other way and demolished the map while I got shit bricked by one of the worst battleships in the game, the New Mex. The New Mex is shit. If you ever think about playing an American battleship, there is one good one, and it's the Iowa. Every other American battleship is shit. If you play them, you suck a dick. If you actually manage to hit someone like he hit me, man, dude, good on ya. Because A, you have a high-level commander. B, you are completely open to the torps and citadels you're about to eat. Because you're firing your guns broadside like a fucking idiot. Like, yes, it's a good trade, a new Mex for a Tier 4 destroyer, 100%. Because the new Mex is a worthless boat. And a Tier 4 destroyer, it's World of Destroyers. It's not World of Warships. I mean, anytime a battleship can take out a destroyer, hell yeah. The unfortunate part about the American line is that their guns fire about once every 7 minutes. And sometimes you get lucky, I guess. Like, that was one of the luckiest battleship shots I've ever seen. I mean, he hit me for 7K. So that means he hit me with 8 out of 12 bullets. And that's pretty impressive for a battleship. Especially a new Max, which is literally just shit on a pole. I mean, actually, it's worse than shit on a pole. What's worse than shit on a pole? If shit on a pole had 24 hours to decompose into maggots that then shit on a pole, that's about the value or the worth of a new Max. I mean, sure, occasionally, like I said, you fire 12 guns at anything for long enough, occasionally you're gonna hit something. When he hit the shit out of me. But that was a 1 out of 200 shot for that guy. I mean, 200 times he fires that same shot, he hits 8 out of 12 bullets. Fuck off. Unfortunately, we now have a destroyer versus 2 battleships, so that's obviously a win to the destroyer. It's a Gady as well. The Bayern has his... Yeah, that's about what one would expect. Actually, 2 destroyers. Look at there. Bayern's doing his business, but... not even close. He wasn't even aimed correctly on the Mutsuki. And I doubt he'll ever see the Mutsuki again. Well... Oh, wow. He's opening himself up for torps. Given the direction of the Mutsuki, there's only one way he could have fired torps. And the Bayern avoided them by sheer luck. He's not going to avoid the Gady's torps, though. Look at those secondaries. Look at those secondaries. Look at that. PC? That's a dead Gady. You set those fucking secondaries, and you quit worrying about it. But look at the Gady. Look at the secondaries. Look at that. He managed to get another full reload off. I mean, we're talking about a ship with 12 millimeters of armor, 2 kilometers away from a ship with enough small caliber guns to decimate a country. You know, like, I just don't understand why. I mean, I don't understand why it's like it is, but it is what it is. I presume this is a loss because... Ooh. Oh, it's an Ishmael. Guns aren't the right way. Maybe they are. It bugs the hell out of me that the Ishmael has a catapult. You see the catapult on his number 3 turret there? That's for launching planes. See there? And the Ishmael doesn't have a plane. Like, what kind of shit is that? It's already the worst layout for guns you could imagine. And even though it has a... Ooh. Nice. He didn't even get torqued by that guy. And even though it has a catapult, it still can't launch a plane. So... I don't know what's up with that. Ooh, don't hit that rock, Ishmael. No, turn, bitch. Well, Gatey sure has the Ishmael. What? 1 bullet out of 3? Good shot. Oh, wow. Good game, guys. Especially Mr. Wow here. Good job on those destroyers. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for the play. Peace.